welcome back to my channel. I apologize for the background. If you guys haven't checked out my latest video, Grayson and I just moved into our apartment, so I'll link that video down below if you guys want to get like an empty apartment tour. It's all super cute and we're super happy and super excited to be here, but we really haven't had like the chance to unpack and kind of settle down just because we're still working and stuff. But I went ahead and decided to do a video of grocery shopping on a budget because Lord knows rent is expensive. And yeah, so I'm basically just gonna take you guys along on my grocery shopping journey and then kind of just go into detail about everything that we've got like in these bags because I just got back from grocery shopping. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So when Grayson and I go grocery shopping, we usually go like every week or every week and a half depending on what we get that week. There's certain things that I'm going to share here that we typically get every week, and then some things that we only get on occasion, just to kind of change up our menu. But for the most part, we try and keep it under like $50 to $60 a week, which is super helpful. So for starters, I'm going to start off with what we typically eat for breakfast and what we shop like when it comes to breakfast food. So the first thing that's super practical and honestly pretty cheap and very filling and good for you is oatmeal. So we tend to have this a lot in the mornings. I don't know, it kind of varies from like day to day, but we get 2 of these just because Grayson is very like peculiar about how many calories and how many carbs he has a day. So this is a really good thing to have for him, but it's pretty good. I also got bananas. So this is like a to-go snack that I like to take or to throw into my oatmeal. And then on that note, you can either eat oatmeal like a variety of different ways, but we like to have milk, so we get one of these. And this one's pretty good because you can throw it into like anything and it's pretty good for you. So that's one breakfast option that we get. And then the second thing, which is probably like my favorite thing ever, is bagels. And the reason we get 2 bags, even though it's for 1 week, is because I have a tendency to eat these even when it's not breakfast time. So we have to get a lot of them. But they're pretty like reasonably priced, and I think it's a really like easy to go breakfast item as well. And then to add on to that, just because like it gives good flavor, we get regular flavored cream cheese, and then recently discovered garden vegetable. So yummy, so yummy. We actually get 2 of the garden vegetable and then 1 of the cream cheese. But I think that's basically it for breakfast. Oh, and then this brown sugar, depending on how we make our oatmeal, we'll throw brown sugar into there. But I think that's basically it for breakfast items. So yeah, oh, just kidding. The last and final breakfast item that is so cheap is eggs. And this one, we usually get a like bigger pack of eggs. If you guys check out one of my other videos, I'll like try and insert a picture here, but it's like this super large count of eggs. But just, we haven't really been into eggs lately, so we got like a smaller bag or batch, whatever you call it. But these are pretty good because like I said, it's pretty inexpensive. And it's also something good to like throw into like rice or anything like that into like a lunch or a dinner meal. So really inexpensive, recommend that. On to lunch and dinner. So there's nothing in particular that we eat for lunch or for dinner because it depends on how we're feeling. So sometimes we'll have what we have for lunch for dinner, and sometimes what we have for dinner we'll have for lunch. I hope that makes sense. But we get this. This is protein pasta. Grayson, what's in this?
Lots of different things.
Okay, so gee, thanks.
Lots of different things.
It says powered by plant protein. Oh, snap peas? No.
That's one of them. But the main thing is semolina. It's a type of wheat.
Okay.
That's how you say it.
Semolina.
The very first thing in there. That's the highest
That's
protein
Okay, well, so anyway, it's not like your typical pasta because it's like actually good for you. Has more protein. We like to have this a lot. I'm a fan of anything pasta, so this is a good one. And then, man, Grayson should be doing this video because he's the one who grocery shops for us. Then we use this pasta sauce to throw into our pasta. It's supposed to be really good for you too. It says no sugar added. It tastes pretty yummy. But, so that's one meal option. We'll either have that for lunch or dinner.
Talk about how
What
it's not
else?
the right one.
Oh, okay. Grayson wants me to point out that this isn't the right one. I don't think this was the right pasta either. Okay, so we get like a protein pasta and then this type of brand of sauce, but the Walmart that we went to is not doing its job because it didn't have what we needed. This next one that we get is salmon. It's not super expensive, I don't think. What I like about this is that like you can throw it in the freezer, so if you don't use it for a while, it's still good for a really long time. So it's always a good thing to have. We like to cook this with like rice or with like lemon drizzled on top. So that's pretty yummy. We'll either again have that for lunch or for dinner. And then the last thing is turkey meat. This isn't the typical turkey meat that we get because again, Walmart didn't have the one we needed. But turkey meat is super, super easy to cook. It doesn't really take all that long to like get cooked. And yeah, we usually have that with rice or for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So if you're wondering why we don't have any greens in our groceries, we occasionally get like kale or spinach or something to like throw into smoothies. We also get frozen fruit occasionally, but our blender is currently broken. But aside from that, we're not really like big on having greens. I don't know if it's just like we're not used to it or if we don't like it or what's going on. But we have this every morning. It's not like included in our grocery budget. It's something that we have that like, how long does this supply? It has 60 servings, so it's not something that we have to buy very often. But basically it has all the greens that you need and more for your day-to-day basis. Grayson makes me have this every morning. Not a fan of the flavor, but I like that I can just take it and get it over with. So also recommend that you guys get something along the lines of this if you're not having a lot of greens. As you can see, everything we have here is, what's the word, like multi-purpose, multi-use. It works for any time of day, which is the best part. So that's basically what I got. This is basically what we get on a weekly basis. Occasionally we'll throw in like protein pancake mix or a bag of Doritos or something yummy to treat ourselves. But this is basically the gist of it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because grocery shopping can get really expensive. And when you got other bills to pay, it's a good idea to know where to spend your money. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you haven't checked out our apartment tour yet, go check it out. I'll link it down below. It's not furnished yet, so don't get like super excited, but it's still super cute, so go check it out. Other than that, I hope that you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on Tuesday because I'm now going to be posting on Tuesdays and Fridays instead of Wednesdays and Fridays. So Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay, bye.